Greetings everybody and welcome to Minor Hockey Mayhem. Minor Hockey Mayhem is our new show covering everything in the world of minor hockey, including season updates and scores, player highlights, team analysis, interviews with hockey industry folks, draft and commitment announcements, big news and changes, rankings, tips for hockey parents, and much, much more. I'm your host Joe Branco here at Culturama. Be sure and like and share this video and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So let's get going with episode 1 of Minor Hockey Mayhem. Welcome to Mayhem Game Corner. Let's check out some game scores from the last week. To kick us off, we're heading down south to the 200x85 CCM Invite Nashville. Why don't we head back up north to Green Bay, Wisconsin for a little Green Bay 06 showcase. Now it's time to follow the Mississippi River back down to St. Louis for a quadruple header series between two top 06 teams, the Florida Lions and St. Louis Blues AAA. Not seeing your team scores posted here? Please have your team manager or coach contact us directly. Just go to culturamasports.com and send us your game and tournament results to be included in future videos. Please only send us scores for the previous 7 days, as our show will only focus on current minor hockey news. Let's take a look at some upcoming tournaments. We got the CCM World Invite Dallas AAA AA October 10th through 12th. We've got the Super Series Columbus Day Showcase AAA and AA October 10th through 12th. We have the Super Series Columbus Day Invite. We have the Eastern Exposure Cup AAA, which is October 30th through November 1st. We've got the Eastern Exposure American Cup October 30th through November 1st. We have a High Performance Hockey League weekend October 10th through 11th in Detroit. We also have the Motown Tournament and the Notre Dame Shootout in October 16th through 18th. We have so many other tournaments going on this month that I'm not going to name them all out, but I'll go ahead and provide a list right now. time to check out our Mayhem clip of the week. Today's player profile is a player that I followed for probably the last 4 years, Alex Scandrol. Alex is an unbelievably skilled 06 goalie that has made the big move from playing Colorado Rampage AAA to play Bantam in high school hockey in Orono, Minnesota. Welcome to Minnesota, Alex. So let's check out my interview with Alex Scandrol. Hey, Alex. So after playing at the highest levels of hockey in the U.S., what are the biggest lessons that you've learned?
There's an enormous amount of talented players in the U.S. at the 06 level. If you're not working on your game every day, it's easy to get left behind. Games matter to a certain degree, but training and working hard at these lessons you learn at the younger ages will make you better. Embrace adversity and learn to strive in the face of it, especially as a goalie. Thanks to Ryan Massa at Elite Athlete for helping with the mental side of the game. It's never too early. If you want to play at a higher level, have someone work with you. That can really help elevate the emotional and mental side of being a goaltender.
All right, obviously that I've never personally been a goalie, but I know that for me, if I got scored on, I would be useless for the rest of the game. Do you have a routine to help you refocus after a tough goal against?
I do. It's something that Coach Massa and I worked on a lot. I don't like to show a lot of emotion on the ice. The short answer is to take a skate and forget about it. Time to think about it later. Make the adjustment and move on. The biggest gift that you can give to the other team, besides a goal, is to act like it bothers you. Goals don't bother me. They're a part of the game. When I play bad and let my team down, that bothers me.
So what is the toughest team that you have ever played against?
That's a hard one to answer. Each year that seems to change. I prefer to look forward. I can't wait to see the competition I'll face playing AA in Minnesota.
So I know you just moved to Minnesota. Welcome to Minnesota. Why did you move and how do you like it so far?
Since I first started playing hockey, I knew Minnesota is probably the best place to play and develop. We moved a lot for my parents' work, and it just lined up. I couldn't be happier to be here. We've met some amazing people.
What advice would you give any young goalie that's dreaming of playing AAA hockey or Minnesota AA hockey?
Embrace your strengths, but better yet, make your weaknesses strengths. Don't just practice till you get it right. Practice till you can't get it wrong.
So Alex, what does the future look like for you? What are your goals for next level hockey?
I want to play Minnesota high school hockey. I want to be the starting goaltender, and I want to win a state championship with my school.
Well, thanks for coming on the show, Alex. Enjoy Minnesota hockey, and we look forward to watching the next steps in your development. If you would like to nominate a youth hockey player to be profiled and interviewed here on Minor Hockey Mayhem, just send us your nomination to culturama@yahoo.com with that player's email contact. All right, let's check out some minor hockey updates in your world. Reminder that the first My Hockey ranking standings of the season will be posted Wednesday, October 7th. Obviously, it won't quite tell the entire story as many teams haven't even started playing. Some teams haven't even had tryouts yet, and some teams were playing under different names or in unsanctioned events. But the staff at My Hockey Rankings do a pretty good job of analyzing and using some really great metrics. So big shout out to those guys who certainly have their work cut out for them this season. I wanted to give a special shout out and honest thank you to every single team manager out there this season. What a complete cluster this season has been already. The amount of uncertainty, last minute changes, nightmare travel restrictions, logistical challenges, the inconsistency in getting anything like jerseys, apparel, equipment has reached ludicrous speed. But it's all for these great young athletes and everyone doing whatever it takes for our kids to enjoy the best sport in the world. So from every hockey player, coach, family, and fan, thank you team managers. Advil and Tylenol for you all. You are the best. All right, hockey parent tip of the day. Remember, hockey is a marathon, not a sprint. What I mean by that is that the learning curve is a long road in hockey. It's arguably the most complicated sport to learn, and progress is different for every player and every team. You might lose every game in one season, but it's the long play of development that matters more. These players may be focused on fundamentals and gameplay and trying new things or taking new risks. The next season they may go undefeated. So your job as a parent is to keep the spirit and love for the game alive and let them know that you love to see them play and you believe in their potential and support their quest to achieve their hockey goals. So, marathon, not a sprint. I want to thank each of you for watching this very first episode of Minor Hockey Mayhem. Be sure and check out episode 2 in the next week. We'll be covering more game and tournament results, hockey commitments and drafts, hockey insider interview, player profile, our Mayhem clip and hockey parent tip of the week, and more. Just wanted to take a moment today and thank our sponsor for today's Minor Hockey Mayhem. And our sponsor today is water. From the makers of Fire and Earth, water is the stuff all great hockey players crave. The world's best performance enhancer, water is an athlete's best friend. And remember, if it's not wet, it ain't water. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor of our show, go ahead and send us an email. Remember, team managers and coaches, go ahead and send us your game results along with the game sheet and link for proof, and we'll go ahead and post those scores on our show. Good luck to all the teams in your games this week, and we'll see you on the ice.